Thursday, very hot Thursday. Well, for me, anyway, because I'm a wussy. Hey, Google, what's the actual temperature right now?
In Duluth, it's currently 87 degrees.
Oofda. Due to wind conditions, it feels like -2. We're looking at Citrus Oberon, an ale with lemon and orange zest, weighing in at 7.5%. Hell yeah. Gonna make a wheat beer? Make it right. And we'll put it in a bent paddle festiversary glass. Okay, so at a certain point in time, we've just gone too far, you know. The Howard Hughes of breasts, you know, the flying duck or the flying whatever the hell it was. Okay, so it kind of looks like all the rest of the Oberons. I'm having a massive allergy attack from something, and I have little to no smell. But I predict it smells really good. So, cheers. Yeah. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Just kidding. Wow. Posted in Reddit under big tits in bikinis. Yeah, yesterday I wasn't here because we were out front waiting for the shootout. Now, if you look up the Duluth news for yesterday, if you find anything at all, good luck. Because our cunt Horace of a mayor, libtard extraordinaire, caters to the tourists, which means our roads suck dick, and, well, you know, he'd probably want some dick sucking, well, you know, driving over the roads. I mean, there's a good chance that someone might gag to death. Yeah, so it's amazing what you hear on a scanner, but then you never hear about it in the news. Now, what I heard through sources, that there was 9 people arrested, 7 had guns, 2 people were shot, 1 is dead, and evidently anybody that's ever been here before knows that I live favoring the avenue, favoring the avenue, 39th, and 2 houses in on the lower side, they thought that the dude was held up in there. And supposedly, like, the first 3 houses down that side, now, there was nothing in the news about shots fired, or if there was 1 or 2. Christine and everybody that lives here said that she heard 7 gunshots. Excuse me. Oh. And I have taken an antihistamine. And then I took it again, and then I took it again. And then for good measures, I stuck another one up my ass. I figured, what could it hurt? So, SWAT, my neighbor Jordan, he said, oh yeah, SWAT wasn't fucking around, man. They drove their big SWAT truck, which we don't have one. We have to borrow it from a smaller town, Superior, Wisconsin. A much smaller town. They have one. Too many of And I don't know if the main offense came from the libtard side or the conservative side, but they deemed it way too military-ish and that our cops didn't need it. They also tried to vote down our cops having bulletproof vests, which most of them are dicks, and I don't think they should have bulletproof vests. I think they should go au naturel. I do support the blue. I don't support uneducated, power-hungry fucks. Like, we don't think civilians should have handguns. Well, guess what? You work for me, so you can suck it. Of course, our own sheriff didn't think that people, the average person should be able to be walking around with a gun. That's why, thank God, we had such a thing called our founding fathers, and anybody that really, and again, smile money. Anybody else that challenges me on this, I feel anybody that doesn't stand with the Constitution of the United States of America and what our founding fathers fought to give us. Anybody that goes against that should be immediately relieved of their job. If you're Senate, Congress, firefighter, dog watcher, I don't give a shit. If you don't stand for the Constitution, you can go lay by your bowl. And another great one that I've heard recently, it was, trying to think of who said this. It was someone, somebody that, famous rich person. He said that, name's right here. I don't want to hear it, okay? If you know what it is, that's fine. Keep it to yourself. He said, if our debt goes above 3%, nobody, Senate, Congress, nobody is eligible for being able to run again and to have another term. Excellent idea. If you can't do your goddamn job, then why should you stay in there sucking up our money for the rest of your lives? I mean, it is amazing. We could go down the line, and I am not picking on just the libtards on this one. Go down the line. How much money? What was your worth when you started out as a senator or a congressman? Whatever. What was your worth? And then, what is it now? After you've been in office for a year, 2 years, 10 years, 30 years. I mean, pieces of shit like Biden, he's never even known what to have a job is. He is perfectly aware of what to fuck over America is all about. The man, I mean, people just, orange man bad, orange man bad. You know what? Trump lost money while he was in office, and everything he did was for us. Everything that Biden has ever done has been for him. Which is exactly why that whole family, this whole administration, would look great dangling in a scale 1-to-1 Christmas tree. Yes. So I picked up an item yesterday. A while back, I showed you this sexy little cult detective. Now, to step the game up one more, we have, at least for me, I like this even more than the detective, the cult agent. It gets a little throatier barrel to it, still 38 special. The grips on it are a can see how they're cut out so that they cover the bottom of the frame, unlike the Agent. But these are both pretty cool. The more I get sent shit to review and to maybe enjoy for a little while it's in the collection, the more, of course, Christine. If you saw Christine's Smith & Wesson Model 10 that her father gave her and then asked to borrow to a family member and then got back, didn't give it back to Christine and evidently sold it, according to Mikey. Yeah, there's fiction. There's friction there. Christine just loved the thing. I mean, the Smith & Wesson Model 10 looks so much like the Detective, and she saw it. And Nyhap asked me last time we went out with David and Bunky and Sean and Matt and Charlie and Danielle, and I had this, and he goes, "Well, did you bring that out so Christine could shoot it?" No. Has she seen it? No. So I showed it to her, and she's looking at it going, she goes, "That looks just like the Smith & Wesson Model 10. And then I showed her this one, and she just goes, "Oh." I mean, what I like about this one is the open up the cylinder crane is exposed, and it's hidden on this one. This is, if I was to do a little ankle holster and a backup gun, I'm a Smith & Wesson fan, but the Colt, this thing's badass. I like this. Both of these are going to have to make an appearance out at the range. Matter of fact, I might see what Dave's doing. Here's the problem. I'm running my normal errands that I have to do on Saturday. Christine is working, and unfortunately, I can't get a big enough backpack so I could take Vivian for these errands. Not to mention, I got Christine this cool antique typewriter. You know, the ones with the you know that shit. Got her one of those out at the shabby shed. That's where the cocks are outside when we drive by every Saturday, and she's like, one of these days we better win even a small lottery soon, because it's like $800 for one of these 7-foot high cocks. Right now, sounds terrible, the biggest cock she has had is a 3-footer. He's back by my pepper garden. So, you know, when you got that kind of competition, you just know that there's no hope. So you just encourage it at this point in time. Hey, you don't have the 4-foot one. I believe you can make a step all the way along the way, and I think the biggest one they have out there at the shabby shed and believe it or not, they go through a lot of these big goddamn cocks. Because you can drive by on Saturday and see 3 of them outside, and then the next week there's one, and then there's a completely different one, or none the next time. But excuse me. The one I really liked is they have an ant riding a bicycle, and the bicycle is about the size of a child-sized bike, so it's fairly big, but I don't know. It'd be the kind of thing I'd put in the yard and someone would steal it. So this thing was like $200. So you spend $200 for a lawn ornament, and when you can just save up and add a few more hundreds. I did say hundreds, and get something like this. I am not entirely sure as to the when they made and didn't make these, but this guy is in fantastic condition. I mean, I mean, I am seriously wondering how many rounds, if any, have really been through this. But I know it's not brand new because it hasn't been swapped out for the pussy version. That's the one thing that bums me out about my 29 Deluxe, is it no longer has the firing pin in the proper position, and it has the Clinton cunt hole on the side of it for the stupid fucking lock. Whoever even said, okay, well, we'll go along with that and put that in there. They should be immediately executed as far as I am concerned. So, there it is right there. Bill Clinton, the whole Clinton clan, you can all fucking rot in goddamn hell. And Smith & Wesson, you pussies for even doing it. But, no, that no longer looks proper. And you safety sallies out there, I checked this, and it is been safety checked, and it is ready to fucking go. Otherwise, Thirsty Thursday is followed up with a couple of my personal favorites. The one that Smile Money would quickly inform you that I have not fired, and that is the 7 Psalm, built by John Huber for a mile, and I may shoot it 1 or 2 times in my lifetime at a 300-yard target. So we got that going for us, and then we got the I don't know, my Mosin Nagant, which looks like all of the rest of the Mosins on the planet. No, it does not. I don't care what anyone says. Please, I may sound egotistical right now, but you will all know that I am right. That right there, my friends, is the sexiest fucking Mosin Nagant on the planet. Period. I see what the problem is. I know how some of you people feel about vintage rifles, and there's not much I can do about it. I mean, you can see a consular, you might be able to work your way through it, but I'm sorry. The Mosin Nagant, there was about, I don't know what the final number was, 786 bazillion of them made. Back when I purchased, well, when you see in a moment what I started with, when I decided, I fell into the same pressure that so many YouTubers back when YouTube, before YouTube was WokeTube, and now they cater to all of the fucking people that will be proven wrong over time, unless, of course, the true patriots will never step up and take our country back from the dysfunction known as what we have going on now. Oh, I'm a boy in a girl's body, and I should have my junk lobbed off, and my pronouns are, I am fucking retarded. So back when WokeTube was really YouTube, and you could find a video on how to field strip this and that, and now they're pulling down you're closing everybody that goes against their made up fucking community guidelines. Oh, and WokeTube, please, I hope your AI hears this. You closed B&E Brew Reviews because I supposedly broke community guidelines discussing the fraud that took place in the 2020 election, and now you've had to admit that there was indeed fraud in the 2020 election. So when are you going to turn my channel back on, you fucking hooker? So, for $89, I purchased actually a couple of these. A round receiver, and then the one that they refer to as a hex receiver. And then I said to myself, I shot it a few times, and sure, it's fun because it has, it's basically like shooting a 308. It's got a little room to it, especially with this steel buffer pad that it has. You know, that steel plate absorbs so much of that felt energy, it pretty much feels like a BB gun going off. And I shot it, did a couple of spoofy videos. I shot Carfire Ben off of his lawnmower and blew some shit up with it. Other than that, there is nothing, and I mean there is nothing about this rifle that gets my blood pressure above watching a mushroom grow. It's got a stupid 90-degree bolt. It's got wood all the way to the end. Recently, though, there is something in the collection that makes me go, ooh, now that kind of gives me wood. So this just kind of sat in a corner. And then Ben at ATI Gun Stocks sent me their full line of shit. Their whatever it was. Their stock and their hammer or the bolt kit. You cut this off, tap some holes, tap, and then they had a scope mount, which everything but the Carlisle chassis pretty much looked like a joke. And I even called him and I said, I can show the shit in a video, but as far as putting it on my rifle, the only thing I liked was the synthetic stock. The rest of it looked like shit that you'd win in a crane machine. And he goes, no man, I get it. I didn't even want it for my own. And then I started doing some research and I found companies like Rock Hard Industries for that scope mount. I met John Huber on this project with the Huber Concepts trigger, which coincidentally both of those rifles have Huber Concepts triggers in them, and I don't care who you are. I met John because I ended up with the biggest piece of shit trigger, and that was a Timney. The Timney trigger is a flat-out joke. The only reason they have any marketplace is because they can flood the market and drop the rates and underscore a hard-working American that hand makes his shit right here in the United States. Actually, 6 hours south of me in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you're bored, I can give you John's number. He'd love to sit and chat with people because right now a lot of the market is jealous of John and the fact that he makes the greatest replacement triggers, mostly for anything in the Remington 700 pattern. If your rifle can put a Remington 700 trigger in it, John Huber has the industry beat. And the industry is jealous, and they try to spread rumors, and I believe they have pieces of shit that purchase his trigger and then try to have problems with it, and then try to say that John is a bad businessman and this, that, and the other thing, and all these fucking losers are so easy to see because the Huber Concepts trigger is the best. I believe that this trigger was set at £1.25 pounds, but the one here in the Mosin is 3/4 pounds, and which is why I believe that's one of the reasons that rifle is so frickin' accurate. Again, I've got an array of new people that are following the channel, so you people that have been with me for, I don't know, almost a decade now, I know you've already heard this. So, Go fuck yourself, Jeremy. At one of our shoots, I had 5 guys that openly told me they have never shot a rifle beyond 100 yards. And actually 6 guys, only 5 did it. I never mentioned that other guy's name. He'll probably still see this video. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I had 6 guys shoot this rifle and my JP at a steel plate, the Silhouette steel plate, at 550 yards, and 5 out of 6 guys first shot, cold bore shot, 550 yards, hit that plate with that Mosin. Started off life as the $89 campfire special right here. Yeah, that's exactly how that rifle looked when I got it, and now things are a little bit different. I mean, $89. Let's see, for $89, which is what I paid for this rifle, the only thing on it right now that was less than $89 was the sling, the bipod, and Eric at Iraq Veteran personally did the turn down handle for me. Other than that, the Boyd stock, Rock Solid Industries scope mount, and this thing is secured in 3 separate locations, unlike most of the others. A lot of people go with the Scout setup on it. Makes it so that you don't have to do a turn down handle, which I'm sorry, that I think even Hector would agree that the 90-degree bolt is as gay as fuck. And see what I did right there, Hector? And crap, even these scope rings were more expensive. And of course, I don't even want to talk about how much money is invested in this scope. This scope did start life out on my JP, but I just decided that, I don't know, I guess I didn't spend enough money on scope, so I had to buy one that was almost twice as much to put on the JP. So, Bolt Gun Thursday. Okay. Wow. Shut up, Eric. 27 minutes. Let's read that first comment. At least the beer's gone. Smile Money says first. Hector, speaking of Hector, says, Man Bear Pig appreciates that. The fuck does he smoke? Smile Money, I'm speculating here, but the number of campers in the immediate neighborhood is probably 1. Didn't scourge. Matt's got to get a new place to live somehow, Haas. Smile Money to Didn't Scourge. Pretty sure he was talking about Miles. Miles is probably testing out a bed and breakfast using his camper. He is already for Eric's Labor Day party. Yeah, actually, he never got back to me on this, but if Miles hears me say this, I do have a very special couple that has confirmed their reservations for the weekend. The weekend that Sharky cannot be here now because he had to have that damn transgender surgery. I don't know. When I told him he can go fuck himself, he took me way too seriously. But I would really like to be able to save a couple of my really good friends a little bit of money. And if Miles' camper is sitting out back or even back behind my garage, I mean, I doubt I'll be doing a lot. Well, I might do some motorcycle riding. Me and Sharky, he can ride bitch, and we'll take Vivian up to Island Lake and do a little pistol action. Maybe wear one of my backpack rigs on that you put an AR in. God. Mike says here, cheers, boys. Mike, I feel that the moisture level down here is way too low. Let me pick that up a little. You know, nobody ever got back to me on this. Did we enjoy my little game called This One or the Next One? Carry or Ride? Which in essence, you can go, would you keep this girl? Or would you like to gamble and you have to go at the next one? I mean, I thought it was a little bit of fun. I mean, I had fun playing along. Clyde says, whiskey and revolution for all. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. We're there. Sink semper tyrannis. Only the Stevie fucking Wonder could see the bullshit going on right now. Oh, we gotta make everything illegal. Oh, people of Duluth, Minnesota, you have to buy plastic bags at the store. If you don't bring your own recyclable bag, we're going to charge you 5 cents a bag. And yet there's people that are like, hey, it's only 5 cents. Oh, so I have to buy that plastic bag. But I don't have to pay for the plastic container that the fucking salad comes in. I don't have to pay for the plastic container that the pre-made roasted chicken comes in. I don't have to pay for the plastic container for everything at the fucking deli. I don't have to pay for the plastic bag that the salad came in. I don't have to pay for a single plastic bag that I pull down and I put fucking vegetables in. I don't have to pay for any of that. I don't have to pay for the plastic container that the fucking milk comes in. I don't have to pay for the plastic container, and let me go on. I didn't have to pay for the plastic container that my Zing Zang came in, but now that I'm up front, you know what? I just got to the point where if I always go to a couple of girls over at Super One because they don't ask and I don't pay. But then it got me wondering, could I get arrested for shoplifting because I took my $150 worth of 2 bags? Biden economy, the greatest economy ever. Oh my God! Oh, and gas has gone way up again. So if I say nothing, I don't need any plastic bags, and then I take 2 plastic bags and I put my $150 worth of shit in and I leave, could I technically be charged with theft? This one girl, I'm just like, so you're not going to ask me about being charged for a plastic bag? She goes, I don't give a shit. Take as many as you want. Thirsty Thursday. Clyde, whiskey and revolution, huh? You know what, Clyde? I have overlooked your calls of indulgence. But maybe it's time. Let's have a little top off with Grandma. Last time I had Paul John, I actually hadn't had Paul John in a while. Oh, there's some good stuff. There's some good stuff that just doesn't. This Glenlivet Founders Reserve. Ooh. if you're not driving, because I can turn this into a PSA, please, no matter how much I goof off and whatever, I do not endorse alcohol and your driving. I stand behind something, and even in my most immature moments, in my 20s, I have never consumed any alcohol and ridden a motorcycle, which has really kind of sucked lately because we've had so many really nice days, and they customarily have fallen on a day where I was like, I better do a brew review. Like today. This is one of the warmest days we have had. And I could be out riding a redhead right now. But not anymore, because it all ended with the very first sip that I had. Like I have told I don't know how many people, Vivian is one of the most dangerous motorcycles that I have ever ridden or owned, and to think that she doesn't want to kill me every single time we go for a ride is a misthought, and to think that you can have just a little drinky poo and then ride a motorcycle that has 150 or more horsepower. But I will wait for a few of you to grab yourself a little beverage. Billy, you fucking slacker, you better be reaching for something right now. That's all I gotta say. Are you fucking kidding me, Billy? What? This is all because of Billy. Fine, I'll read a comment, Billy. Poco says, oh my God, I just threw up. It's my nose, oh God. El Tenda says, hey! El Tenda, just so you know, that's right, I'm sorry, I cannot endorse anything happening next month. El Tenda, if you would ever like the privilege to throw up in my front yard and sleep on the porch, I'm your guy, okay? I identify as a cat. Good God, yes. Are we fucking back yet, Billy? No? Fuck. Smile money. Matt, you ruined your streak of knowing how not to show up in a brew reviews. And then your stupid comments are, you are the master. I laughed and then I felt bad for you. Well, mostly I laughed at you. Jesus Christ. God, that is a nice Ferrari. Rich Huff says, Rich Huff says, cheers all. Billy's finally back. Good job, Billy. Okay, so. I raise a toast to everybody willing to do what needs to be done for our country. Cheers. Poco? Oh great, Matt's already overserved. Jesus Christ. Somewhere about 5 hours before the brew review, we had already gone beyond the 2-drink. Supposed to be a 2-drink limit, but at a certain point you just go, hey, if you want to get in the ring, Smile Money be more than happy to officiate. Ding ding. Oh, by the way, liberals. Liberal tears. Oh. You know, to be clear, I remember this one time I met this libtard that I actually liked. Just kidding. Smart Money sub-comment. Oh no, Matt says he's just self-medicating. He's, he was very feeling under the wind this morning. Easy for Matt to say. Smart Money. Glad Matt plans to think tomorrow, because he's not thinking very well at the moment. I think he plans to make jerky while tubing, and invited Eric to invest in his jerky venture. Welcome to the 70s. I'll get on that bus. Mr. 27 says 13th. Multi-Gunman says 13th beer? That's a baker's dozen of deliciousness. Mr. 27 says, ha ha, then go fuck yourself. I added that, but I feel that that's what he actually meant. Mr. 27 says, hi, Brumat, go fuck yourself. I added that part at the end, but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. Multi-Gunman says, sub-comment, I think you meant hi, Brumat. He should really lay off the left-handed cigarettes. Mike says, I am older than this planet, man. I understand the thoughts here, Mike, but she has nice breasts. I'm not sure how to go with the whole chicken or the egg thing that you just blew out there, but hang on. I'm about to just stick a couple of earplugs in my nose and just let it build up. Have you ever gotten so pissed off that your nose wouldn't stop running? Personal favorite. That you just want to lay a towel down and just go like this and just say, go. Just do what you need to do. Oh, and no, I have not put the handguard on here yet. I could put the barrel nut and do the settle down, Billy. I could put the barrel nut on and just pre-sync the handguard. I'm still, I keep saying this. I actually have a mission that because of the shootout and the OK Corral yesterday that I have some research that I was asked to do by NIHAP, and I apologize. I still have to do that. And I have to try to find an adjustable gas block for this project yet. I'm just a little upset in the fact that the last time I bought an adjustable gas block, it was like this price, and now under the greatest fucking economy ever, it's like up here somewhere. But I'll worst case scenario, I'll after I have some extra funds tomorrow, I will take care of that. That, and I also somehow moved or lost my container of Never Seas. Actually, I think Miles wanted it for something. I think it might be out in the garage, but I'm at a point where you've got to like the container's this big. The brush attached to the handle goes in about that far, so there's like this much Never Seas that is being wasted. But if you're building ARs, trust me, you may never have to take that apart, but if you do, you'll really appreciate that you put Never Seas on the barrel nut. I don't know what she's got going there, but kind of digging it. Smile Money. Eric knows Matt longer than the video has. Eric knows Matt longer than the video has. What the heck does Matt say? Speaking under the influence is difficult for Matt. Oh. Hector, happy late birthday, Smile Money. Smile Money says it's Smile Money, but thank you. Oh, he put, sorry, Smile Monkey he put, but okay. Hector says, I know. Did you forget I'm a smartass? I thought it was a racial slur. Oh, hell no. I am much as a bigot as Eric is smart, or swimsuit model. And they both have sex. Mike, what Matt needs is to man up and do a full Everclear shot. Why? Bad says, I second that. Didn't Miles chug a bottle on video once? Smile Money, or skip right to the rubbing alcohol or cough syrup. Smile Money, Minnesota law says a first-degree DWI is handed down in cases with aggravating factors such as previous felonies or impaired driving accidents. A second-degree DWI may also be serious enough to stop you from purchasing a gun. Matt's multiple DUI is probably a problem. Then can Matt answer the marijuana question without lying? Not if he's not asked the question. Salty Shellback, naked, exciting and new. Come aboard, we're expecting you. Naked, life's sweetest reward. Let it flow, it floats back to you. Hang on, read more button. The Naked Boat soon will be making another run. The Naked Boat promises something for everyone. Multi-Gunman subcomments, making your way in the naked world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all of your clothes sure would help a lot. Another read more button. And then Multi-Gunman gets assassinated by my mental thoughts. Jesus, it's like my batteries wore out in my Mies while I was trying to scroll through your shit. Sorry, I'm just gonna heart this. Then Salty says back, that's the naked ticket. And Mr. 27 says, I know nothing of this nakedness. I like where Mr. 27's head is on all this. Smile Money. I deleted my own comment because Mr. Gillian edited his typo. Then his own subcomment. Now you didn't read my subcomment back to EMT Railfan that Matt said David gives him a hard time. I believe Matt may have daddy issues. You know, I can tell you from personal experience, because not only does Hector send me screenshots of shit deleted, but Sharky has been sending me screenshots of stuff that not only has been deleted, but has been not hearted by me, but still appears for him. But we've already played this game. You can see the screen. My filter is set to show me anything that I haven't commented on. And a heart is a comment. Cheers. Smile Money. Hey, Matt. Smile Money. That is how the Chinese write eat me. Bad, or building a drink, says I thought it would be something like you eat me long time. Then he says back to bad, I think that is NV, like they're talking about Northern Vietnamese. Oh, I'll tell you, I've had some awesome Vietnamese cooking. There was this Vietnamese place that I used to hit down in the Twin Cities when I lived there, before I got out and realized it was a bunch of fucking libtards. Bad says, "Greetings, Captain. Greetings, my brother." Then he says, "Is it Friday yet?" "No, but we can pretend it is." Yeah. Then he says, "Riveting. Matt should read more posts from his phone while drunk." Hector says, "Laugh out loud." Smile Money says, "I think Matt should do his own channel. He could film it in the alley where so many of his stories come from. Mr. Man Cave's neighborhood." Hey, did I mention I got this really sweet cult agent? Fuck. Mr. Man Cave's neighborhood. It could have fun with Mr. McFly. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hector says, or out in the rear alley with Hank, Blumhauer, Bill, and Dale. Fuck. Bad says, half a shot, way too steep, way to step up, Matt. Then he says, it's alcohol and I will mess you up. Does it really matter which Asian country it's from? Tickle, tickle. Multi-Gun Man. Too much beer and not enough whiskey, but I will forgive you this time. Mr. 27 says, good. Bad. First rule of Dick Nozzle's Misfits Club is you don't talk over the captain. Oh, there's a bullshit company. Bad. Odds of Matt passing out before he makes it back to the basement, 50-50. Agent Mr. Cat. Matt can't buy a gun for a DUI. Never heard of that. Leave it to the Dems. Exactly. Will be denied gun purchases for speeding tickets and jaywalking. And see, Agent Mr. Cat, I know from talking to Hector and your comments that we would get along swimmingly. But that's exactly the point. Do everything you can to take the guns away. Because the bottom line is, why did our founding fathers grant us the rights to firearms? To fucking kill anyone that wanted to circumvent our rights and do exactly what our government now does. Both sides are just as guilty. Hello! I'm naked!
No, you're not.
I can be!
I know you can.
You know it's really fucking hot outside?
You know it's hotter down here than it is on the hill?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's unusual.
very.
I thought you'd come here and tell me it was over 100.
No, it was 88 degrees there in my car. Thermometer was 90 degrees down here.
Well, when I ask Google, I'm pretty sure she gives me the weather from the airport. Which,
What are we doing for dinner?
I don't know. I as much as I don't want to go outside and grill, I don't want to turn anything on in here.
We just have something delivered.
Hey, did I mention I bought alcohol on my way home from work today?
Hey, did I mention that
Hey, I heard you handled something today.
Yeah. I did.
She called Greg and said, Christine was really nice. I said, that's unusual.
I get paid to be nice.
So if I give you $20, what will that get me?
Oh, I don't know. Yes, okay, I'll get you some food. Jeez, Louise.
Did he empty that already?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
What?
What we have is all we have until Sam brings more, and I thought we'd have at least a day.
I'll just get you some handfuls.
Hey, just give him some spicy sausage. It'll all work out. Send them over to Mike's. So, Agent Mr. Cat. Yeah, everybody, not everybody. The libtard Democrat cunts, they try to interpret. It's Barack, the douchebag, there's nothing I can say that won't get this deleted. So, Barack Obama, his wife has a penis, and he doesn't care about this country. He is a front for George Soros and the deep state, and if anybody deserves to be hanging in a tree, I would love to see Barack Obama swinging right next to Soros. Our founding fathers were quite clear, and anybody that tries to reinterpret any of the Constitution, especially the freedom of speech and the Second Amendment. The only reason that they need to do this is because what they want to do to you, they know that you will fucking kill them. And that is why I enjoy the arts of the firearms, and if the call of duty to protect this country, I don't want to be one of the only 6 people in the van, but if we actually get a real group of people to go make our founding fathers proud, count me in. Okay. Agent Mr. Cat again. Oh, and Matt, Hector isn't into booty. Just saying. Then he says, you are correct, sir, and this is all stuff that I don't want to know about. Steven says 2953. You're used to saying that, I bet. I don't even want to click on this. There is no gag effect on that.
No, well, you know me for longer than the video has.
Okay. Steven, Oklahoma treats smoking weed like smoking cigs when it comes to where you can smoke. Well, here's the problem in Minnesota is the pro marijuana, they pushed so hard and got this push through that there is really a lot of unresolved things, like where you can smoke it. Evidently, there is no age restrictions in the law as it's written right now. So they're already scrambling to try to go, wait, well, you can't smoke dope if you're 13. The law just said it's legal. It didn't have an age on it. So I don't know who wrote this stuff. I'm in kind of a weird camp on all this. I hate government, and the less of them, the better our country would be. when people say, well, if it wasn't for our government, people would be dying and the water would be poisonous and we wouldn't have good roads. Hey, fuckers, come to Duluth, Minnesota. Let's put it this way. If the world turns upside down and a bunch of us get together, the roads are going to be great, the water will be drinkable, and the food, it's just like, fuck you, you liberal cunts. Oh, yeah. Cobra says, oh my. McLean. Who fucking cares about McLean? What does he say? Pushy, don't fail me now. Gotta turn this brother out. Then he says, Matt, I would be honored to smoke with you. I love you. Then he says, there's people that like me. Like Joey, he says, you hurt me, bad boy. Bad baby boy. McLean, Matt, you're on fire, baby. McLean, hey Hector, is it possible for you two tops to be together? Sharky says, sure, that's like sword fighting. It's really a 50-50. Tomcat, Michelob Matt back in the saddle again. Sharky, cheers all. Intro, babe. Nice. Hey, Matt. Redhead, AK on deck. Read more button. Here we go. Obviously wrong. No, that's the right one. Never mind. Sorry I blew up. We got to be really close. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Sharky, nope. No shine of brass in the deagle. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that barrel was way too long, but trust me, if I would have pulled the trigger, the video would have ended. J-Dog here at home. J-Dog, we gotta go. That close to a nip slip. Sharky, yeah, I've been seeing UFOs since forever. Unidentified flying objects. So all the flying shit we can't identify is a UFO. This is true. Sharky, 4625. Now that's a nice country girl. Sporting a lever gun. Rocking a nice hat. And more importantly, wearing orange. Good to see. Brew Babe sporting the Dutch team in the Women's World Cup. If I could only fucking breathe.
I gotta see his ass, and I'm willing.
I don't know what that's about, but make sure that don't happen again. I like those puppies. Oh, sorry. We cannot cover her up, but yeah, she's got herself she's got a 45 long Colt and a lever gun. We don't know what that's chambered in, but Teresa! Love your shows, Eric. You two are so goofy. Hi, back at you, Matt. Yes, this is Teresa, who went MIA. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. It was probably like 4+ years. What the fuck, T? Sharky says, welcome back. And then she says to him, thank you, Sharky. Sharky says, SH, only 2 comments got partially eaten. They got thumbed up, but no heart. It's you, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's... Wow, if I had 3D glasses on right now. Then Scourge says, tell Matt to take a shot of bong water. John Solar, I'm not sure what the fuck I just saw. And Alexander Dean 5839 from like 4 hours ago says promo star SM. That was on the Damn It Cobra. Whoever you are, I have no fucking comment what that meant. You have no content. You created this account on April 12th of 2018, though. Alexandra Dean? Okay. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. She'll make it through a uncontrolled landing. Okay. Once again. Well, it's nice to know that the antihistamines did nothing. Maybe I should take the one chip challenge. Okay. It's actually people in the club this time. But before we can go to the club, I need to tell you my thoughts on this Oberon Citrus. I've always liked the Oberons. It's a beer that I probably had been drinking for years before I even realized that it was a wheat beer, because normally I had really not been a fan of the wheat beers. I'll have to buy another one. This is out of a multi-pack, so you'll see a few things that I didn't even know that they even had from Oberon, but I like it. I get a little bit more of the Orange Zest. A little bit of lemon comes with it on the end. But if I had a refrigerator full of this, I would not be disappointed. Overall, I'd give this an 8.5. Now to the club. Two of you in here. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. And Poco says, I'm stuck sitting 'cause I'm shitting. So, anybody that says that I left a comment and you didn't read it, see this? There's nothing. Versus this, there's something. You could almost hang a coat hanger right there. I approve. Okay, Thirsty Thursday. I am going to, I don't know, it sounds like I'm going to order something. So, I think I'll see you tomorrow. I am having another back procedure tomorrow to try to give some relief for the 6 weeks of basic hell that I've been since the last surgery that did nothing. So, I might be here. Cheers.